A simple final scene can make a movie the most loved or utterly hated. These endings won hearts in their time, shaping their legacy across generations, starting with Tony Stark's snap. Robert Downey Jr. had starred in many big films before, like the first Iron Man in 2008 that kicked off a huge Marvel series and earned lots of cash. But life changed fast for him in 2019 with Avengers Endgame, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. Though the film had tons of wild fights and hero moments, the one everyone talked about was Tony's last stand, where he grabbed the stones and snapped to stop Thanos.
Iron Man.
This brave choice saved the world, but ultimately took his life. This scene was a great one that made movie a huge deal, pulling in $2.799 billion around the world, the top hit for Marvel. Fans saw it over and over, giving it 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. This part spread like fire online, with one top clip on YouTube getting over 76 million watches. It built his legacy as he turned into the big name for this bold end. Fans cried in their seats and posted it everywhere, saying they love Tony. And just like that, by the close, the snap pushed Downey to new fame, with folks calling it his top spot. But suddenly after that, some felt empty without Iron Man. Unlike other closes, this seemed true and done. Even though the end hit hard and fans cheered his big win, there were talks Downey could return, but the snap held firm. However, Downey won hearts back with his true tale. After tough days, he rose as a star once more. Fans gave thanks online, saying Tony has carried the whole MCU. And just like that, his bold snap kept him loved over years, making him the king of Marvel's wins. While Tony's snap closed a huge war in 2019, Logan's quiet death gave a sad end to a hard path in 2017. Hugh Jackman had led many strong films before, like the first X-Men in 2000 that made him shine and started a long hero run. But the calm shifted quickly in 2017 with Logan, directed by James Mangold. Even with deep fights and raw moments from the cast, the big talk was Logan's last breath, where he died soft after saving his girl Laura.
They'll keep coming. You don't have to fight anymore.
Even though his worn body quit after a tough clash, this scene had a dramatic impact on the movie. The film turned into a big win, earning $619 million around the world, while fans praising its true feel, giving it 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. This part went wild online, with one main clip on YouTube hitting over millions of views. It shaped his legacy as he became the hot topic for this raw close. Fans said it broke them, calling it full of pain, but suddenly after that, some feared his Wolverine days were gone. Unlike other ends, this felt rough and real. As a result, the audience really began to miss him for his intense action scenes and wanted badly to make a return. And just like that, Jackman won them back with his 2024 spot in Deadpool and Wolverine by making a comeback to his real life.
All the disappointments and another A-lister. Fair warning, gorgeous. You're going to encounter some indelicate language, a smidge of ass play, but we've been prohibited from using cocaine on camera. They're coming. Who's they?
Fans gave thanks online, saying top Wolverine ever. The reason why Deadpool and Wolverine became such a big hit is mainly because of Hugh Jackman, who had a massive impact after his death scene in Logan. Just as Logan's death hit deep in 2017, Bruce's fake death in 2012 added a clever turn to a grim story. Christian Bale had shown in many hits before, like Batman Begins in 2005 that brought back the series with power. But the path twisted sharp in 2012 with The Dark Knight Rises, directed by Christopher Nolan. While the film packed wild chases and big blasts from the leads, the whisper was Bruce's smart fake out, where he tricked his end to dodge the bomb and start fresh in calm.
Try fight with criminals.
That was him. Then you can just strap up your leg and put your mask back on, but that doesn't make you what you were.
The movie grew into a smash, taking $1.081 billion around the world. Fans liked its rough tale, giving it 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. This part flew online, with clips pulling in millions of watches through shares and chats. It built his legacy as he turned into the buzz for this sly end, as fans argued how he pulled it, calling it a genius move. And just like that, the fake death boosted Bale more, with folks praising his strong play. Fans gave thanks online, saying, "Best Batman." As Bruce's fake death brought hope in 2012, Captain America's Shield Pass in 2019 gave strength to a fresh Pale. Chris Evans had carried many wins before, like Captain America: The First Avenger in 2011, that made him the true hero. His unique story of transformation from a military soldier and his aura made him one of the most loved MCU stars. But the flow broke suddenly in 2019 with Avengers Endgame, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. Though packed with huge team-ups and star twists, the quiet buzz was Steve's handoff, where old Steve passed the shield to Sam Wilson by the lake.
Thank you.
It was a calm shift of power and focus, but this final scene had a major impact on the entire film, as it bloomed massively and earned $2.799 billion worldwide. Fans also felt nostalgic and sad at the last ending, labeling it as the best ending ever. However, some fans also argued that it was the real endgame since, like Tony, Rogers' legacy also ended there, and the MCU should have stopped at that point. Even with the positive reviews, there were also some drawbacks, as fans mentioned that Bucky deserved a better ending, just like Steve. But apart from the pushback, the ending received cheers, as it remains one of the best in the entire Hollywood industry. While Captain America's Shield Pass pushed ahead in 2019, Black Widow's sacrifice on Vormir gave it all for pals that same year. Scarlett Johansson had joined many strong films before, like Iron Man 2 in 2010, that added her to the crew. But what put her on the map was the Avengers Endgame. Even with loads of hero risks and group saves from the stars, the hard talk was her jump, where she leaped on Vormir to grab the stone after a clash with Hawkeye.
Calm yourself.
Even though the movie had many dramatic scenes that made it a blockbuster, this scene was a true signature moment, as it was full of emotions. The scene touched the hearts of many fans as they cried at Black Widow's sacrifice. This scene also built her legacy as she became the buzz for this tough choice. And just like that, the jump lifted Johansson more, with folks praising her firm play. At one point, fans wanted to see more of her on television for her bold roles. Eventually, Johansson made a comeback with her 2021 Black Widow film, which attracted huge attention from audiences. Fans gave thanks online, saying she deserved this film before Endgame. And just like that, her bold leap kept her beloved over the years, proving the power of female heroes. While Black Widow jumped in 2019, Gwen Stacy's fall in 2014 broke hearts with its sudden drop. Emma Stone was one of the most talked about actresses in films, such as Easy A in 2010, thanks to her smart roles. But the world changed quickly for her in 2014 with The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where audiences saw her in a fresh and unique way. Though full of quick swings and wild foes from the cast, the shock was Gwen's drop, where she fell hard despite Peter's save try. This scene was a showstopper, helping the movie earn $709 million worldwide. Fans felt the hit, giving it 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, but loving the sad bit. This part went viral online, with one top clip on YouTube surpassing millions of views. Even though Emma had starred in many movies before, after that scene, she became better known as Gwen Stacy than by her real name, all because of this iconic moment. And just like that, the fall boosted Stone and Garfield even more, with fans praising their powerful performances, saying the way she died instantly without saying a word was so realistic. It's very rare for the big blockbuster movies to portray death so accurately. Even though there were some major drawbacks and fan dislikes, this movie still remained one of the best ever, largely because of this iconic scene, as fans couldn't get over Emma's amazing performance. And just like that, her tragic fall kept her beloved over the years, showing the weight of true loss.